Hi, everyone. For our June challenge, I could not find on YouTube what I was looking for, so I'm going to make my own. I am really tired of seeing all the orange and brown and yellow colors that all of the presets and all of the actions have been putting out. And I'm following Meg. I guess it's biting or bitten again, and she's doing a lot of soft white matte tones. So I've been really trying to figure out how she's getting that look. And these are the things I've kind of stumbled across. This is probably not the best image to use as an example, but you want something that's got soft tones in the background, not like blacks or grays or something. So follow along, find your own picture, and let's see what you can do with this. All you need is a levels adjustment layer. So this is my image. Let me make sure I put it to 8 bits out of Lightroom. I'm going to come over here and open a levels adjustment. And what you want to play with are your output levels. So I'm going to take my dark output and really pull it over. And you see how I lose all the details in the shadows? That's what I'm after. I'm after that white matte, not a dark matte. And so after that, I'm going to come up here, pull in my blacks a bit. I like the look it's giving me over here while still keeping the matte tones. You can see that. Let me see, what if I play with this a bit? And I'm going to pull that a bit more, really bring in that white soft matte that I'm trying to achieve. This was a raw image, so nothing was done to it. I'm going to go in to hue saturation, and because there looks like there could have been some purple, let's see if I can bump that up with the reds a bit, bump that up with my yellows. I don't want to really pull the green, so I'm going to leave that alone. So we added 2 layers. I'm going to combine all these together. Make sure your top layer is highlighted, and I'm going to hold down Control Alt Shift and the letter E. And that will combine all of those layers together. So we went from this to this. Now, granted, you may like this better, and that's okay. Everybody's going to have a different style, and every image is going to pull different in the way you edit. This was just the first thing I could find as an example. I do want to sharpen it because it was a raw image and nothing had really been done to it. I'm going to use Control J and make a copy. I'm going to come up to Filter and find Other. I used the action so much I forgot how to do it. And choose High Pass. I'm going to leave it at 6.5 and I'm going to hit OK. Normally, I use that sharpening effect in soft light, but because it's just a flower, and I mean, can we really over sharpen that? I'm going to change my blend mode to overlay. I still don't have an edge showing me that it's over sharpened. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. This is off. This is on. Yep, I'm okay with that. I'm going to hit Control E to merge that down with my image. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to come up here and select my rectangle marquee tool. I'm going to make sure my feather up here is set on 250. That's the highest it will allow you to go. And I'm going to just draw that out over my whole picture. And you see how it gives me that little bit of a curve? With that picture highlighted, I'm going to hit, I forgot, I do it so much I don't remember. I think it's Control, Shift, and I. That was it. So now it just made a selection of the edges. I'm going to hit Control J to put that on its own layer. If I turn everything off, you can barely see that we have something there. And then I'm going to change that blend mode to multiply. So it's a great way to kind of add a vignette effect without it being actually a vignette. And if you think it's too much, you can lower your opacity. I would have done a whole bunch of other things, but I'm going to call this good, even though I want to do one more thing. All right, let's try. I'm going to open levels again. So everything we're doing, we're really just playing in levels. I'm going to go select my blue channel. And in my output, I'm going to pull some blue into those shadows. And the opposite of blue is yellow. So I am going to pull just a bit of yellow in, and we'll do a little bit of color grading here. All right, I'm going to call that done. I'll do my Control, Shift, Alt, and E again to combine all of those things together. Let's delete all of this. So this is our finished. Let's turn this on. This was before, and this is finished. So go in, play with your output and levels, see if you can create a soft white matte tone on your image, and let us know what it looks like. I will also go in and resize this for the web, which brings it really down to an image size of this. And that way, when you post the smaller version on social media, it won't be so distorted. Please remember in our Facebook group to click on the thumbnail and get the real image, because those thumbnail images don't portray what the real image looks like. Hope you learned something. Can't wait to see what you do. See you later. Bye.